It's time to work on my activity kits for this month. I usually do these about every month, and I refill them with activities for my kids to do to keep them entertained when they say they're bored. So I'm going to show you what I'm putting inside this month. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. We are refilling the activity kits. This month I have a whole bunch of holiday themed things that I wanted to include. This one's from last month. I'll kind of wrap up what worked and what didn't work in a minute, but this is going to be completely redone in this video. Usually with the activity kits, I take these to restaurants, or that's how I used to do it, but since we aren't going to restaurants anymore, I kind of had to revamp it, and now I use them at home. If you want to see ideas for younger kids, I have a whole playlist filled with activity kit ideas. And if you want ideas on what to put inside, I have an Amazon affiliate link down below that you can go and see where you can find some of these great things for activity kits. There's a little section that's all about activity kits. Click on that and you're going to get a lot of ideas. I did want to take a second to thank Skillshare because they are sponsoring today's video. You guys know that I love creating activities for kids that center around learning, but I also like to do learning myself. Skillshare is an online learning community, and they have thousands and thousands of classes to explore new skills. You'll find things for creativity, photography, lifestyle classes. There's also opportunities to discover music and crafts. I also tried out a class called Find Your Style, 5 exercises to unlock your creative identity. This one's by Andy J. Pizza. It was easy to follow and only an hour of my time. Plus there are no ads, and they're always adding new content to their premium class list. Skillshare is less than $10 a month with a subscription, but the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description box will get a free trial of premium membership, so you can explore your creativity. So let's get on to our activity kits for today. First things first, we're going to clear out our old activity kit. My girls right now are 7 and 9. That's why I said you might want to check out some other videos if you have younger kids, because there's some other good ideas for younger kids in those. But I do try to get a good range when I do these. I used to do them separately, but now I do them all together because it's just easier to have something they can pick from. But you can also do individual kits per child and per child's interest. So I'm gonna take out some things as we go here and explain. We put in these sticker puzzles from the Dollar Tree, and it looks like some of them have been used. So basically we have this grid of numbers, and there's these stickers that are numbered, and so you pull out the stickers and you make the grid. This is really basic and easy for my girls, but they still just kind of enjoy doing it. I think it's a great mindfulness activity. So this is one that's already done. This one is just started. Don't have that many left in here, so I might put these back in here just to have them. This one was the Pirates, and this one was at Unicorns. I don't know if I said already, but these came from Dollar Tree. So a great dollar store find if you find these. Also a great stocking stuffer. I feel like I need to do a stocking stuffer video too. These are our perler bead set, and then I also put inside of here these two trays to do their perler beads on, and then this book that I found also at the dollar store. Gotta love the dollar store that has ideas. They did this a lot, you guys. They loved this book. This book was only $1. Amazing, and it gives you some ideas on how to make some things with the perler beads. So this was a huge hit to the point where basically we refilled these with our big bucket of perler beads that it's all gone now. So this was a hit. I'm gonna actually put this away for now because I have something new for it, and I'll bring it back out another time. That's another thing too. With these kits, I will go ahead and take things in and out and bring them back, and they're like new again. That's the great part about this. This is just a little perler beads picker upper. I don't know if you can tell that. So if you spill them on the carpet, you just run this and it'll pick them all up and put them in this one compartment. I'm going to put this down below in the description box, because if you have perler beads, this little tool, this is your best friend. And my kids think it's so fun. It's like a little perler bead vacuum. That's just a side note, but really cool find. What else do we have in here? Deduction. This was a Smart Games travel game. This they played. In fact, they actually took it out of this kit and brought it with us in the car when we had some long car rides this month. Huge hit on this one. I love this. And this is another one that I bring back from time to time. These travel games are amazing. Okay, we have the Safari LTD insects tube. So inside here, I put all of my little insects, because my younger girl, she likes to play with these a lot and just explore them. I also have a chart here with their names. So this was a huge win. I also have a coupon for Safari LTD that you can use too, especially if you're going to use these for stocking stuffers. This is another good stocking stuffer idea. So this one's the insect tube, but there's so many different tubes that you can try out, and I'll put that discount code on the screen somewhere around here. I don't know, in the description box, but take advantage of that coupon for the holidays for sure. All right, another travel game, IQ Focus. This one, I don't think they played with. It's from Smart Games, but it's also another fun one. I might have seen them do this one or two times. Another great travel game. This, falling over here. This little popper thing I put on Instagram that I found this at Target too. It wasn't sent to me from Target, but they have it at Target. So if you're looking for this popper for sensory, try Target. All right, let's move on. We have our little multiplication things I talked about a long time ago. I won't get into now. Then we have our Imagine Ink books. These I get at Target. Oh, these are done. So definitely win. They love these all the time. In fact, I have some new ones for this month. And then we have the Care and Keeping of You. This was a taking care of yourself book. It's about time in our lives to kind of go over stuff like that. This is just, washing your face, taking care of your body, that kind of thing. So this was in here, but I'm actually going to keep it in here because I think there's some more that we need to read in here. And then we had, yes, this was the Crayola Color Magic. They didn't use it again this time, but they did before I put it in the kit. So I'm just going to take it out for now and we'll add it back in later because I know they enjoy it. I think maybe they just enjoyed it a lot and then I put it in the kit and they were more into the perler beads. We have a nice clean tub. I like using this tub because I can just kind of display things. Use a book bag, use a basket, use whatever you have. This is what I had, and this is what I'm going to use. So I already talked about these two things that I'm going to keep inside of here for now. And then I wanted to add a couple more books because this year I always bring out Christmas books and I put them under the Christmas tree. And actually these are probably a little bit on the young side for my girls, but they love them so much. It's just kind of one of those tradition things. So I have the My Christmas Story, which is kind of your traditional Christmas story, but all of the other reindeer, we adore this book and it makes me so happy that even though that they're older, they still like it because it's a super cute story. Love this one. I'm going to have to link that one for you guys. And then this one, The Sweet Smell of Christmas. It's a scratch and sniff book. I'm not even sure if the scratch and sniff still work. We've had this for years. There's little scratch and sniffs that you smell as you go through the book, and they always say they love it, even though it's a little bit on the younger side. So we have to include it because it's more of a tradition. They're probably going to be 25 years old and still wanting to use that book. So that's going in there, and I have tons more of Christmas books too. And then speaking of things we do only on Christmas, I have two things here that come out every year in our house, and it might be different for you. This is a Lego set, and it's a Christmas edition. So we have Lego sets that we play with throughout the year, but this one's only for Christmas. And so I have it here all in a kit. We even got a little minifigure, Santa Claus, and all kinds of stuff, and then the instruction book that I put in this case. So this is going to go in here so they can do, because it's kind of a Christmas exclusive. If you have any toys like that, this is a good time to bring them out in the little activity kit because they don't always get to play with them throughout the year. So it's kind of special. I don't know if that's going to balance. There we go. And then I also have the Peanuts puzzle. Now this came from the Target Dollar Spot several years ago. They usually bring them back, so keep your eyes peeled for this, but it's a really easy puzzle. It's only 24 pieces, so it doesn't take them very long. It's just more one of those tradition things and kind of fun to do. So I'm going to put that in there too. So we talked about those invisible ink books. Target always has new ones, so I did get two new ones just because I know they like them. These are $3 each, and you use a little marker to do the little puzzles and the games. So I have one for each of my daughters there. And I did talk about the Angry Putty. So this was in the Purple Alphabet Holiday Gift Guide where it's a stretchy putty, but it's not like a bad consistency. So it looks like it's going to be sticky and slimy, but you guys, it's not. And it's so cool. So once you get it out of the jar, it takes you a second to get it out. But once you get it out, there we go. See, it's glittery. This one's purple glitter, but then this is called Angry Putty. So it's supposed to release tension. And so every time you pull it, it gets harder and harder and harder. And then there's no residue on your hands. Like I don't feel any sticky at all. We don't mind this kind of putty in our house because it's that cool and my girls like it. And it's kind of a nice little stress release. So I'm going to put two of these in here. I think they were liking the blue and the red. So I'm going to put the blue and red here. And then they're going to play with that. I know for sure because I don't always let them play with that. We're getting kind of full here, and my rule is if it doesn't fit, then I'm not going to put it in there. Oh yes, so these came from the Target dollar section, and I really like them. They are melty bead kits, so this is why I'm not going to put the perler beads in this month, because I have these. So these have a little keychain on them and a little penguin and all the beads that you need to do it. It was only $1, and look how cute the pumpkin, what am I talking about? The penguin is. And then we have the fox right here too, same thing. And so they can each do one of these and have a little craft project to do that's a little bit different than your traditional perler beads because it has the keychain. And then you know what they like to do with these is they like to put them on their backpacks. For $1, you guys, this was a bargain, I thought. So we're gonna put those. A couple more things that are holiday related. So I had the blank books from a long time ago, and I've been keeping on to these, and I only bring them out during Christmas, which is what's made them last so long. But these are the candy cane colored striped, I guess, blank books from the Target dollar section. They usually come out around this time every year, and they're just blank books. So I just wanted to put them in here because they like to draw and they like to doodle, and so that would be perfect for that. Then I have some Halloween origami paper. Halloween. Why do I keep saying Halloween, you guys? I'm stuck in October. This is some Christmas themed origami paper, which they love origami, as I mentioned earlier. So there's some ideas here on the back, but they'll go on the computer and they'll look up some origami tutorials and they'll do them. So that's going in there for sure because it's Christmas themed, said it right. And then we have some Dollar Tree crafts, and these are little stockings, felt stockings, and we just make these for fun, and then they get to hang them up or put them on the tree or something. This actually had 2 different styles, and so I got 2 different styles so they can each do 3. These are probably a little bit on the young side for them, but like I said, it's just one of those things that they like to pull out and they have a few minutes and just kind of do and have some fun with. So I don't mind doing these, plus they're from the dollar store, so they're very affordable. So we're gonna put these in here, and then I have one more craft for them, and these came also from Target dollar section, another fox, another penguin. These are ornaments, and I picked them because they were not your traditional ornaments. You know, they weren't the traditional Santa, they weren't the traditional snowman. So we have the penguin and the fox. It comes with the paint and a little paintbrush. They can paint their own ornaments. We usually paint an ornament every year, and it's kind of fun to see their progress as they get older. So this will be no different. It's just a nice change up from the ones from the dollar store that are the Santa Claus. And one last thing I want to squeeze in here, I was kind of worried it wouldn't fit, but I think I have a little bit of room, right? Is the new IQ arrows from Smart Games. It's also a travel game. This is one that I showed you in the holiday gift guide, but because it's brand new, I wanted to put it in here too. I'm not going to explain how it all works, but just trust me, it's a fun take and travel game. You can go back and watch that video to see how it works. In fact, I will put it up here in the corner up there somewhere, so you can click on it and go see. And there's a full explanation of how it works, but it's one of the fun new games from Smart Games, and we really do like it. So I'm going to put this in here. They haven't played it yet, but they've seen me play it and they're really wanting to get their hands on it. This will be fun for them to find in here. And then I know it's full, but once they do these crafts, it's going to make a lot more room in here. So they got to get to work. So there we have it. This is our activity kit for December. I also owe you a giveaway winner, so I wanted to make sure I did that. It's for the last Purple Alphabet holiday gift guide. It was for Think Fun Dog Crimes. If you see your name here, congratulations, you've won. And of course, you can always go back and watch those gift guides. There's tons of ideas for the holidays and some really, really great gift ideas. I'll put the playlist of all the gift guides in the description box. I am always looking for great suggestions to put inside activity kits. So if you have one that you think is stellar and I need to know about it, leave it down below in the description box because I might just add it to my next activity kit. You guys click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.